Hello and welcome to 5 and 5, where we take just 5 minutes to ask industry leaders 5 questions on how they are handling the crazy period we're living in. And we are very lucky to have Loan Morris with us. Loan is the CEO of iNC Digital Media and Impulse String Media. Thanks for joining us.
Hello everybody.
So let's just get right to it. Please, can you tell us a little known fact about yourself?
Okay, so a little known fact is probably, the fact that I was a very sort of popular TV presenter in France when I used to live in France. So very different from my career and from where I am today. But yeah, I used to work on French TV channels for a few years, and that's how I discovered Australia, and that's how I ended up in Australia. And
very cool.
To move.
Okay, so iNC Digital Media is a really interesting company. How about you tell us a little bit about it and how it's been affected by the COVID situation?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, independent digital media agency. I mean, obviously the situation at the moment is the fact that we just recently merged with another business, which is Impulse String Media. So obviously driving a merger, like in the midst of the biggest health crisis we've ever encountered is not a small task, but certainly we've been very, very impacted because we service mostly small to medium businesses, and they are the ones that have been hardly sort of hit by the restrictions and the lockdown. So we had to support them quite a lot.
Right. So what advice would you give for other entrepreneurs out there that are perhaps in a similar situation to yourself?
So what I've found has been really beneficial to me is to keep my routine. So I wake up at the same time. I obviously have more time because I don't commute. So that allowed me to actually get back in doing exercise or having breakfast with my daughter, doing her hair before she goes to school. I mean, she doesn't go to school, it's the living room. But, that I would say keep to your routine. And look after yourself and make sure that you are there for your team as well. It's been one of the things that I would highly recommend.
Very good advice. What do you think the long-term repercussions for business will be once this settles down?
Well, I think it's an interesting one, and I think everybody pretty much is on the same sort of wavelength there. But it's about the flexibility and going back to the office, or the new norm, as we call it, what it's going to mean to office life, to reduce costs for businesses as well in terms of office leasing spaces, and just potentially just how to drive culture. So there are going to be some long-term repercussions in the way we operate as a business.
For sure. What do you think the main challenges with that will be? Is it implementing those ways of creating the culture and ensuring that there is still sort of face-to-face time, and that people are getting, because I imagine running a company, you've got people from such different places and ways of working, so ensuring that you're bringing the best out of them.
Yeah, so I think I think you can create culture without having to be face-to-face. It's all in the way you care and you look after your people and how they feel supported at any point in time. So I think that right now what is going to be one of the biggest shifts is how can we find the right balance, because we are going to need balance in between. We probably were too much the other way, going in the office perhaps, or thinking that we had to be working from the office to be effective and productive. Yeah. Where we've seen that actually, no, everybody can be as productive, if anything, better. Yeah. It works better by working perhaps from the office, from home.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, we've got like 30 seconds left. What is a campaign or innovation that has inspired you in the last few weeks?
I've been quite inspired by Facebook and their response to COVID, and the fact that they've released obviously the stay-at-home sticker, the new messenger rooms now, the gift tag as well, and sticker as well, gift card stickers. So a lot of different solutions for small to medium businesses to still sort of really trade and help them. So I thought that was really good, and I was quite pleased to see that.
Awesome. Okay, thank you very much for your time, Loanne.
You're welcome.
This has been 5 and 5.